What's up, geeks, nerds, and all that line between? I'm JustACommonFan, back with another video, and this is going to be different. This is going to be a one-take, straight-through video. We're not going to do different setups or anything like that because the video is already late. As you know, it's Wednesday, so we're doing our Warrior Crush Wednesday, celebrating powerful women in comics during Women's History Month. And today, during Jessica Jones Week, we're of course going to talk about Jessica Jones. Now, this is one of my favorite things to collect. This is actually a Q-Fig by Quantum Mechanix. I actually have a couple of these on my desk at work, and this is a new one here. I was waiting for this to come in the mail, which is why the video is late. So we have Jessica Jones here on the front, got a clear window display. You can see the figure there. Very cool artwork in the back here. You got Jessica Jones there on the side. I don't really recall her using this logo anywhere else, but this box. Also on that side, also you see the purple here, which is very important color to Jessica. Some information on the bottom, and then of course the clear window display with the Q-Fig logo here. And of course we got down here the Marvel Netflix logo for Jessica Jones. So we're going to crack right into this and learn a little bit more about the character. Jessica Jones actually first appeared in comics back in November of 2001. She was created by Brian Michael Bendis, and she was actually retconned to have a lot of history with certain characters in the comic books, making her immediately one of the important characters in comic book. Now, you might think 17 years doesn't sound like is a long time, but in comics, it's like nothing. So she's kind of a relatively new character, but she's made a huge impact. Again, I know 17 years doesn't seem like it's that new, but in the history of comics, you think about, we talked about She-Hulk last week, who's been in comics for over 40 years. You know, it's kind of a smaller span of time. Here is the Q figure. Really hope the camera's picking this up in this one-take video. I love these. Jessica Jones, like I said, was created in November of 2001 by Brian Michael Bendis. Her first appearance was in the comic book Alias, which is the name of her comic book series, her detective agency, and also her agency in the Netflix show, not to be confused with the ABC show starring Jennifer Garner, completely different. Jessica Jones has a pretty cool backstory. She actually was a classmate of Peter Parker. They both went to Midtown High in New York on a field trip where Peter got bit by the spider. Jessica Jones also had a little bit of radiation affect her as well, but it stayed dormant until her car accident when she was younger. Her father actually received some tickets to Disneyland from Tony Stark, and on the way to Disneyland, her family got into a car accident. Nobody survived. Her brother died, her father died, her mother died, and she went into a coma. And when she came out of it, she eventually learned that she had powers. Her powers are strength, as you can see by this awesome figure of her kicking down this wall. She has super strength. She has somewhat invulnerability. She can still be hurt, but it takes a lot to do so. And she can fly. In the comic book, she took up the superhero name of Jewel after she saw Spider-Man defeat Sandman at her school, and she was Jewel for a while. She also has taken up another name in the comics as Nitrous, a darker character, and it was while she was Nitrous she met the character that she's most associated with, Luke Cage. And her and Luke Cage dated for a while, broke up, dated for a while, broke up, and eventually when she got pregnant with his baby, they decided, let's make this official and let's get married. And soon she gave birth to their daughter, Danielle. She has been part of many groups in the comics, most notably, obviously, Alias Investigations, the New Avengers, the Defenders, Pulse. She also worked for the Daily Bugle for a time as a photographer, and I think also a reporter. And she's been tied to characters like Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain Marvel. So she really has a rich comic book history in the past 17 years that her character has been in existence. I absolutely love her Netflix show. I absolutely love this Q-Fig. If you collect Q-Figs or you collect anything cool, let me know down below. I have a couple of these on my desk at work. I have a Deadpool, Doctor Strange, a Hulk, and I can't wait to add this one to my collection. thank you for joining me in this quick one-take video. I apologize if I flubbed over my words or anything like that. This is my first one-take video, but who knows? Maybe there'll be more to come. Maybe when I get cool stuff like this, I'll just do a one-take video to talk to you guys about it. Once again, I do want to show you detailing in this figure if I can. Just look at that. I love Q-Figs. I think they put so much detail and personality into all their figures. You got great detailing in her face. She's got her great sculpting here on her scarf. Great sculpting in her jacket. I mean, there's a bunch of, in her jeans, her boots, there's a bunch of wrinkles and everything. There's even little zip right here for her boots. There's even rubble. I don't know if you can take that out, but that's rubble here. That you can actually feel and touch, and this has a very unique concrete feeling surface here. I mean, they really put a lot of work into these Q-Figs. You can actually find this on Amazon's where I found mine. It actually came in a loot crate, I believe, a while back. So you can also find it on lootvault.com and also on Amazon.com if you want to get one for yourself. So yeah, thank you once again for joining me, for checking out this figure. I hope you learned a little bit more about Jessica Jones during Jessica Jones week. And on Friday, we'll be covering a review of season 2. I think this figure is absolutely awesome. I love the character of Jessica Jones. She's one of my favorite characters in comics. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a common fan.
Yeah, no, no, no.